So this is day 7 of being open. Our second Monday. We had a hard-fought week last week. It was a successful week considering all things we're going through and just getting open and getting going so quick. So there's some exciting updates. So this morning we had a good meeting on change, struggle, grow, succeed. You'll hear that a lot throughout the throughout the time. We're all changed and we're going through the struggle process, and the beautiful thing is what comes from that is you grow. So, and then you succeed. So it's what we're all going through right now. It's a struggle process, and it's fun because you look around and everybody's all positive. Glenn sent out a big message to everybody in our group chat, and everything that was coming back was positivity, and that's what happens when you surround yourself with like-minded people that have one thing in mind, that's to succeed and to grow and to change a stagnant industry. But another thing that's going on is on Car Gurus, our vehicles are starting to hit. So we got a lot on the first page, and it's only going to get better because our pricing is super aggressive, and it's exciting because now the leads will start pouring in. We got quite a few appointments for tonight, so it should be hopefully a good late night to keep it going. One of my tasks as a sales manager, in addition to growing the team and putting deals together, is the lot. So I've been out here today trying to figure out a way to put 200 plus cars on this lot so we can have customer parking and employee parking, and we've been doing a rearranging a lot. So on a lot of the times you've seen me on here, it's been on a lot trying to get some cars parked. We've got some holes we can fill, and that's good news. The more cars the better. I remember a time when you couldn't get cars, and it's always good to have more cars than parking because that just means there's more customers you can help. But it's exciting, and I'm glad to be a part of this, and it's only going to go up from here.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Dylan with 800% Elite Auto Sales. I got Ashbrook here with me. She just joined the team, so I want to have her introduce herself. So Ashbrook, where are you from? Who are you? What's your story?
I'm Ashbrook. I'm from here in Lexington. I live in Georgetown now. I was in car sales for about a little over a year. Took a little bit of time off, and now I'm back.
Nice. And we're excited to have you back. So I know you worked at the last dealership. So you've been in the car industry. What made you want to join 800%, and what kind of influenced you to join and hop on the team?
So I took a little bit of time off and I was nannying, between, and I was watching the YouTube videos and seeing all the incredible leaders and the incredible business model that they've put out there, and I realized I needed to be a part of that. So that's why I'm here.
Let's go. And we're excited you're here. So you were watching the YouTube videos. Did you think you would be on the YouTube video this quick?
Nope.
From watching it to on it in what, like 72 hours? 48 hours, something like that? Let's go.
I interviewed on Saturday, first day today, and I'm on the YouTube video now.
Let's go. So outside of, so you've been watching from the outside in until today. From what you've seen thus far from the YouTube, social media, and that kind of stuff, what is your favorite thing that we're introducing into the automotive industry that you've seen that we've started that's unique?
Time with your family, number one, giving you time to enjoy other parts of life, as well as give 100% in your work environment, and also just creating a very, very positive and high energy environment to where I don't see a negative face or a frown around. It's like everybody is jumping around, full of energy, super happy. You don't see that everywhere.
No, absolutely. I love it, Ashbrook. You're going to be a great addition to this team. We're excited to have you on the frontline sales team. And if you guys stop in here at 1209 East New Circle Road, come see Ashbrook and say hi. She'll take great care of you. Have a good day, guys.
Yo, what up? What's happening? I think this is day 7. As far as the videos go, it's going to show day 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's going to show. So we're open on Saturdays, but we're not doing videos on Saturdays, and maybe we should. We probably should at least do the Saturday morning sales meetings so you guys can come in behind the scenes and check out the Saturday morning sales meetings. We should at least do that on Saturdays. But technically, this would be day 7 for the store, day 6 for you because of Saturday. Yeah. Hi, I'm Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, owner of 800% Elite Automotive Club, also the owner of 800% Elite Auto Sales, a brand new dealership that we have been documenting behind the scenes every single day, except for the weekends. We've been documenting behind the scenes making a dealership. We took this blank slate, empty lot, empty building, completely remodeled it in less than 60 or right at 60 days and turned it into a used car dealership that sells everyday cars for everyday people. And if you are here, please make sure that you subscribe, like, share, drop a comment, all of those things, because my guess is you're going to find it just as fascinating as I do as you get to know all of the different characters in the dealership. We are going to share with you the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the wins, the losses, and everything in between, in hopes that on your journey, your entrepreneurial journey, that you will be able to learn lessons so that you don't have to make the same mistakes we make. Also, so that you might be inspired to go out and reach and achieve all that it is you're looking to reach and achieve in your life. I am also the author of 2 books, The Legacy Titles and The Morning 5 Simple Steps to an Extraordinary Life. The founder of Breakfast with Champions, a daily morning show on breakfast or on Clubhouse, and the former general manager of the second largest used car franchise dealership in the nation, as well as the former host of the daily morning show, #Rise and Grind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Make sure you drop it in the comments if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. On that note, my guy Dylan has been showing you what's going on in the dealership. I, on the other hand, have been traveling. I am currently in Chicago. You're in my room, and I am in the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in my entire life. So as I was sitting in this incredibly comfortable chair, I was like, you know what? I want one of these chairs for my house. You ever do that? You're at a hotel and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And so I was like, I want one for my house. So I flipped it upside down. I got the brand, which I forgot what it was now. And I looked it up. And this chair, this single chair with this little ottoman that goes with it right here, was on sale for $6,000. I was like, yo, I think I'll keep what I have. $6,000 for a chair, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. So anyways, I'm not going to order any, but I'm in Chicago. Got here at 7 o'clock this morning. Last week, I was at the lake with my family. Today, I am in Chicago. I will be headed to Miami also this week. Then I'll head back home for a little bit. Then I'll go back to Miami again, and then I'm headed to the Virgin Islands. So August, September, October, November is typically a lot of travel for me because I get the opportunity to speak at different events. Tomorrow, I am speaking at what's called Used Car Palooza, which is an event at the Cars.com main headquarters here in Chicago. Will be about 150 dealership owners that will be in the building, or possibly general managers. And I'm excited to share with them some of the things we've learned along the way with our particular dealership here at 800% Elite Auto Sales, and just excited to get them thinking a little bit outside the box of how things might potentially be able to run a little differently in their stores. And so I was just talking to one of the dealers, or one of the other speakers downstairs, and he was saying he's excited to hear some of these things that we're doing. And I thought, how cool is that, man? We're just, a brand new startup dealership. on New Circle Road in Lexington, Kentucky, 1209 East New Circle. But people are talking about us all over the industry. And that energy and attention brings a certain amount of fire to my belly and a fire to our dealership. On that note, update. Last week's finish, Saturday, there were 11 customers in the showroom. 0 of those customers made a purchase. 0. We have a formula that we use, 8531. So for every 3 customers in the showroom should be 1 car deal. So technically, by the equation, we should have sold at least 4 when you have 11 customers in the showroom. Now, in all fairness, we don't have all the banks that we typically have in the dealership world to follow an 8531 formula. 8 leads, 5 appointments, 3 shows, 1 sold. And with that said, though, not having 11 people in there not selling any is it's a motivation killer, right? It's a momentum killer. These guys and girls for the last 60 days have been building this place with the expectation that this is going to be the vehicle that's going to take them where they want to go in life. And we started off the week without all the pieces. I probably, honestly, if I'm being honest, opened the dealership a week too soon. Maybe 2 weeks too soon, maybe 3 weeks too soon. But that decision to get it open, right? We wanted to get it open as fast as we could. That decision to get it open may ultimately be a decision that's going to cost us some good people. Because what ends up happening in your business when you're not winning, right? When people aren't able to put runs on the board, when you're not winning, even the most excited, loyal, dedicated person ever, they'll turn and say, hey, this is not the thing that's going to take me where I need to go. Like doubt creeps in, questions start to creep in. Hey, maybe this was all fluff, and it's an interesting scenario because here I am speaking tomorrow on all of these things that we're going to be doing. And to be honest, I don't have the receipts to show that this works in the retail side of the business. I do have receipts to show that it works on the consulting side of our company. We've done an amazing job with that. And I've been able to help a lot of other dealers with many of the strategies that we put in place. But as far as this dealership, my dealership, it's the first time ever in retail that people are going with we're doing no schedule. We're doing every 7 weeks off. We're doing podcast tower in the showroom, crazy kid zone, no cars in the dealership itself. We're doing a lot of things that no one's ever done before in retail, or at least not in the auto industry. And we don't have the receipts on the other side of it yet. Now, with that said, we've only been open for a week. Like, calm down, Glenn. Calm down, Glenn. No big deal, right? I just know people. I know the psychology of humans. I know how important momentum and energy, and I really understand all of those things. And so I'm kicking myself in the tail just a little bit for pushing the opening of this dealership so fast and having these guys and girls, putting them in a position that, you always want to put people in a position to be successful. And I may have put them I may have set them up to fail in one sense. And at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but there was 11 customers in there Saturday, bro. So we're doing something right? So the update is I am extremely optimistic on where we're going, and at the same time, cautiously can't think of the specific word. Words matter so much. So I don't want to use the wrong ones, but cautiously examining decisions that have been made up till this point, knowing that 1 week doesn't tell the tale, and at the same time knowing and understanding that when, let's say I was an inventor and I was creating a new invention, and I put all the pieces together on the invention, and then I went to start it up, right? So it has an engine, this invention, and I go to start it up and it won't start. Well, what does that tell me? It tells me that there's something that's not connected right. It tells me there's something that is broken. There's a connection that's broken, that's not working. And so this engine won't turn, it won't start. And so even though it's only been a week, I am cautiously examining every aspect of what we put together and asking, is there possibly a connection that's not firing for a reason? Now, I know there was tons of things with our tools and our paid marketing, our paid ads, and so on and so forth. None of that stuff. Our paid ads with Car Gurus, our paid ads with Google, our paid ads with Facebook, none of that stuff kicked in until our inventory kicked in. Our inventory only kicked in a week and a half ago. But I'll be honest, it's not the selling of cars that I'm cautiously examining. I'm asking myself, have I trained everyone in the dealership that I need to train properly for them to be able to execute on the overall vision of what I want this to be? I don't want this to be a dealership where we're focused on how many cars we sell. I want this to be a dealership where it is a leadership development academy where we are growing humans and putting them in a position to launch into whatever it is they want to launch into. And so I'm looking at it and going, okay, did I push them too hard, too fast, too soon? Did I push them out of the nest a little too early? Do they need me to inject my wisdom, skills, experience, and knowledge in a different way so that they can duplicate? Because that's the thing. Like a great teacher has the ability to duplicate their wisdom. A great coach has the ability to duplicate the vision they have for that person's role and for that team. They have the ability to duplicate that to where others can then execute on it. And so I am cautiously examining myself in this whole, I felt really compelled to be gone last week. I feel really grateful that God put me in a position to be able to do Miami and Chicago and all these things these first couple weeks. The dealership is starting because I want them to spread their wings. And I have to ask myself, am I leading them properly? And I think all of you, for those of you that are business owners or have the opportunity to lead other people, it's easy to point a finger and say, they should be, they could be, they would be, they should have, they could have, and they would have. But what's challenging is to look yourself in the mirror and go, I could have, I should have, I would have, or I could be, or I should be, or I would be. And again, I know I'm probably sounding a little mixed up here, and that's because I don't know the answers to any of these questions yet, but I sure am asking them. And I'm going to continue to ask them. So that's your update. The update is I am cautiously examining and extremely optimistic. If I were to put it in one sentence. All right. I am going to actually take a shower. I just went on a run here in Chicago, a 3-mile run. It was nice. I've never been to Chicago before. I thought I'd been to Chicago before, but I'd never been to Chicago before. So it was nice. Went on a nice little run. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna go eat dinner probably by myself, and then I'm gonna finish up a little bit of prep because this is a new keynote that I'll be delivering tomorrow. So want to do a little bit of prep on that, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a little footage of the keynote. So make sure you come back tomorrow and check it out. Cool. All right, Dylan, take it away. Or maybe Dylan already. He does the edits. I don't know if Dylan's first or I'm first. I don't know. Subscribe, like, comment. See you soon.
Oh. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Dylan with 800% Elite Auto Sales. We are at the dealership today. I'm with one of our frontline sales team members here. This is Diana. Diana, why don't you tell us about yourself, a little bit about your story, and how did you get into the car business?
I got into it from trying to make money to pay off a friend's debt.
Okay, nice.
So I applied over at Paul Miller, and they gave me a shot to be a car salesman, and I completely bombed it.
Bombed it? Okay.
Absolutely. I did it for a month, and it was horrible at it. But they saw that, you know, I was trying every day and was like doing what they were telling me to do. So they gave me a chance to be part of their BDC department, and that was where I found my place and was pretty good at it.
Let's go.
In my opinion.
Yes, and you are great. So thus far, you're very attentive, extremely happy. Every time I come in the office, in the dealership, you're just a bundle of joy, smiling, happy, will do whatever. So I love that. You're a great team member, and they're very lucky to have you, Diana.
I appreciate that.
So
it's hard not to be happy here.
Absolutely. So you transitioned from sales to frontline sales. Mm-hmm. What was that transition like for you? You feel like you're much better in the frontline sales.
Yes. Yeah.
And why do you think that is? Is it what do you think the reason for that is?
You know, I've kind of questioned that too. It could just be like my personality just doesn't work well for selling cars. I also like not having to worry about like, you know, what my hands are doing, what my face looks like. I can just focus on like what the customer needs and wants when I'm on the phone with them.
Absolutely.
So I like it. I like it a lot better.
And you are great at that. You're great at organization and staying on top of everything and the workflow. So you're good at
appreciate that.
You know, following the plan and executing the plan, and that's what we need. And we absolutely love it here. Love having you on the team. You're a great addition, and we're super excited. So where are you from? Are you from Lexington? Are you from this area?
Yeah, I am. I actually grew up in the trailer park just down the street.
Let's go.
And then my family moved to Richmond, moved out into the country.
Yeah. Nice.
Been there for like 13 years. Don't mind a small stint in Texas. We're not going to talk about that.
Nice.
Don't live in Texas.
We're glad to have you back in the bluegrass and excited to have you on the team. Now, if someone was in your position, they didn't really necessarily succeed at the first position within the auto industry that they went with, but they like the business and they want to, you know, progress into somewhere else within the dealership, like yourself, from sales to frontline sales.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone that was in your shoes similarly?
My first thought was just keep trying till something works, because like, you know, just different people have different talents, and it's all about finding like what works for you. Just because something works for somebody else or doesn't work, it has no bearing on what you can do.
Absolutely. All you can do is come in and try every day and learn, and we have a good team here to make sure that you're trained up and ready to go, and we're all on board to help each other grow and do whatever we got to do to sell some cars.
Fantastic team.
And we're excited to have you, Diana. Is there any other questions, or anything you want to tell the people?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Oh man, I actually feel confident to recommend this place to people, because I don't feel like we're hurting people or chopping people's heads off with prices. So it's actually kind of nice to be like, yes, please come to us.
Absolutely.
We want to treat you right.
Absolutely. That's the goal. That's the plan. Well, this is Diana with our frontline sales team. She's a great addition. If you stop by, please come say hi to her. She'll make you smile. She's full of all kind of energy, and she's wonderful to be around. Y'all have a great day, and we'll be back shortly. Mm-hmm. See you guys. How's it going, guys? This is Dylan at 800%. I am with Hannah right now. So Hannah, what are you working on?
Right now I am filling out a temp tag for a customer that we sold a vehicle for.
Let's go. So we sold the car?
Yes.
Let's go. That's exciting. Very exciting. So you just recently joined us, Hannah. How do you feel about joining the team?
I absolutely love it. This is one of the best work environments that I have been in, and it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's easy. We are all here, we're caring people, and it's just a great opportunity, and I'm grateful for it.
Absolutely, and we're very grateful to have you on the team. So let me ask you, you joined us a little late outside after we started and everything, so you got to see us before we kind of got started. What made you want to join 800%? What kind of influenced that decision, or got you excited to try and join the team?
The opportunity to grow here. There is plenty of opportunity here, and that is my goal, is to find a company that I can grow with, and it's here. So.
Absolutely. Our goal is to be a leadership academy, so no matter where your position, whether you're a lot tech, detailer, receptionist, frontline sales, no matter your position, there's an opportunity to grow and learn, and that's what we want to do. So we're excited to have you on the team, Hannah. I know you're going to kill it. You got anything you want to tell the people?
Come out and buy a car from us. We are great people to work with.
Absolutely. And Hannah will take great care of you. She'll be the first person you see when you come in. And welcome to the showroom. And I appreciate you, Hannah. We're excited to have you on the team. And
thank you.
Keep killing it, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hope everybody's had an awesome day. It was a fun day at 800%. Sold a couple cars. Great thing about it is our leads are starting to pick up. Our foot traffic's starting to pick up. So everything's starting to pick up. It's all trending up. We're gonna have a lot of good things going on this week. Auto is getting closer and closer to being fully up on our website. A customer can go and submit their application through there. Look at some preliminary numbers and things of that sort. Eventually, customers be able to work their whole deal in AutoFi. It'll give them 3 approvals, and they can pick one. So it's going to be very transparent with the customer, and really make it to where they can have their deal done their way, which is what we're after. We want customers to feel in control of their deal. We want everyone to be in control of their deal. So we're really working on that to make that process feel that way. Everybody was really on the lot, really focused on getting our website cleaned up. We were supposed to have, one company doing our backdrop, and then, changing our AI backdrop so it doesn't look like there's just buildings and people in the background of our pictures on our website. But they don't quite have that technology right. And then I looked at a bunch of different AI backdrop tools, and none of them really was looking how I wanted them to look. VinQ, our inventory management system, has a way that they can do it, but they're still working on that technology as well. What we really want is our 800% logo kind of watermarked behind the vehicles, but I can't find a way to make it look how I really want it. But Flex Dealer's working on that technology. VinQ's working on that technology. So for now, we're going to kind of do something a little more generic than what we want, which is okay. It's going to grow into the world-class website that we want as time goes on and we get this technology going. We are going to have our banner on our first picture of every car have a different encouraging message on it. So instead of having your normal powertrain for life layover, or the website information, or car information, or like sunroof up in the corner, things like that. We really want to tie inspiration, education, and motivation into this dealership. We want selling cars to be a byproduct of us being good people and creating good people. So we want to bring inspiration, education, and motivation to the dealership. So we're going to put an inspirational quote on the first picture of all of our cars on the website. I'm really excited about that. We're getting that going. I used ChatGPT today and stole 300 different 8 to 12 word inspirational quotes. So tomorrow we're going to sit down and we're going to get those loaded up and get those rolling. VinQ is getting our backdrops going tomorrow, hopefully, so those things can get changed over and get our website cleaned up a little bit, make it look a little better as far as our pictures go on our cars.
we've been saying that maybe we opened a couple weeks early, but that's okay. That's okay. There's always a period of change. We struggle, we grow, and we succeed. We had a lot of people make a lot of changes, leaving comfortable jobs and comfortable lifestyles to come here and be a part of something bigger than themselves and to become leaders. That's what we're doing here. It's a leadership factory. We're training these people, these humans to be wonderful humans and superhumans and the best leaders out there, so we can all go make an impact on the auto industry. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're working towards, and we're really, really excited about it. So there's great things going on at 800% Elite Auto. We're growing every day. We're getting everything figured out. We are in the struggle phase. We're going to go through it. We're going to persevere. We're going to come out on the other side stronger, and because of that, we're going to succeed. But we are playing this infinite game, right? It's never going to stop. The process is always going to happen. We're always going to be going through the cycle. We're always going to need to be changing things, implementing new things. So we're always going to have some changes that we're going to struggle through, but we just always have to grow through those struggles and through those changes so we can come out on the other side successful. So I appreciate everybody following this journey. There's a lot of awesome things going on right now. Stay tuned. A lot more to come, a lot more car deals to come. So thanks everybody again.